Hey TikTok, hey YouTube. Y'all, in Tennessee, we got a representative, a Republican, by the name of Jody Barrett. He's running for District 7 congressman. They broke Nashville up. Because Nashville and Memphis are blue out of Tennessee, so they broke it up. So he must be the front runner among the MAGAs because they're going after him viciously with commercials. But the only thing he says on his commercial is, it's easy to beat the libs. It's easy to beat the libs. And but I would stand up for what Tennesseans want. But he didn't name one thing that he would stand up for. So now his new commercial is how he'll be hooked arm in arm with Donald Trump. Donald Trump is not good for Tennessee. As a native Tennessean, Tennesseans are going hungry. Tennesseans don't have health insurance. Babies can't even stay in daycare because of Governor Lee. And he's a staunch MAGA, Bible thumping Christian. So, I always say, I don't know what Bible they read because in the real Bible, it tells you that a rich man and a king are wicked men. It tells it all through the Bible. So I don't know what Bible these people read because all Trump ever talks about is wealth, wealth, wealth. He never talks about the well being, the mental or physical well being of the American people. It's all about you're going to be richer than you could ever dream. But the 60% of the working poor are getting poorer than they could ever dream. The middle class are stepping on down into the poor people's revolution, something that they never dreamed of, ever. I tell you, with Trump, there was this chairman in the 60s. He was over the Black Panthers. His name, they called him the chairman. 21 years old, Fred Hampton. He brought poor working whites, poor working blacks together, including the Klan. Y'all gotta look him up. I read about him in my 20s. He brought the Klan in because he made them look at what was really happening, how these people were dividing folks by race so that the rich and the powerful could make more money off of the people, and they didn't care if the everyday people had a dime. They didn't care if their children had a dime. See, that's why a lot of black people might not even realize why we're not surprised with this, because it was taught to us through our history from centuries that this has happened before. These rich people, including those on the Supreme Court, they rubber stamp everything that Trump does to the American people. They rubber stamp it. They said he's a king. They might not say that out of their mouth, but their action says he's a king. Don't bother him. Let him do whatever he wants. But they're getting richer. Look at Clarence Thomas. Look at Roberts. They're getting richer. So they don't care about the average people. Have you ever seen the Supreme Court take up this many cases? Never. Look it up. Never. Anything Trump sends to them, they're going to take that case up. This is a corrupt Supreme Court. Corrupt to its core. To its core. In the meantime, and in between time, the rest of us can't even fill our buggy up with groceries. Even the people with food stamps, food is so high, they cannot fill their buggies up with groceries. In Tennessee, they cutting food stamps left and right, right and left. So they're working housekeeper that tries to always get an extra shift on her check. She still can't afford to get groceries because they cut her food stamps because she has to get that extra shift on her check to buy her two kids clothes. You see what I'm saying? This stuff is amazing. They're making a mockery out of the United States. People think that a lot of people still in the United States think that people around the world respect the United States. You better look at other stations that are outside of the United States. People feel like the United States is a joke. Trump thought the tariffs were going to work, and this is a big world out here. People just started making trades with other countries. See, people were ready for Trump. And where a lot of y'all thought it's going to be chaotic and fun, I remember White Boy said that it's going to be chaotic and fun. Are we having fun yet? As your neighbors go hungry, as perhaps your parents are losing their jobs. Are we having fun yet? Y'all, from an angry black woman out of Tennessee, we don't need any more Tennessee legislators that are going to rubber stamp Donald J. Trump. We don't. Jody Barrett, go on about your business. We don't need any more MAGAs in office. We got plenty. And they just sitting back, twiddling their fingers, waiting with bated breath by the phone for Donald Trump to call and tell them what to do next. President Obama, President Biden never got that. Never. There's always somebody in the Democratic Party that's going to block them. But MAGA, y'all, the greed, and the uncaringness is just, it's off the chain. It's off the chain. Y'all don't worry about cancel culture. Stay woke so you ain't got to get woke. Let's get it up out the mud from an angry black woman out of Tennessee. They not like us. White and black America. 60% of us that's working, they're not like us. But together, we can bring them down. Sinclair said that they're not going to show Jimmy Kimmel. Let's bring Sinclair down. Let's stop their advertisers. Okay? Welcome to the Poor People's Revolution.